Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, January 16, 2023. While you've enjoyed some opening up and rewarding interactions, today's energies are on the unpredictable side. Part of you craves comfort and closeness, while another part needs space. An unexpected situation or realization may destabilize your feelings, and you need time to process it. For best results, and before going out on a limb pursuing your desires, aim to connect with what you truly want. Today's frustrations can merely point to an unacknowledged need for a change of pace, and the sooner you take this into your own hands, the better. Considering the big picture helps you detach from the little problems. You don't tend to be the most spontaneous zodiac sign of the bunch, Cancer. With the crab as your symbol, you tend to be timid rather than impulsive as you assess the landscape and sink into your shell if things ever get a bit messy. Unfortunately, today is bringing rocky energy to all relationships, especially romantically. In fact, one of your friends or someone in your network may be acting a bit chaotic and wild, which in itself leaves you feeling defensive about your personal and intimate life. If this is the case, let them know you don't want any of their funny business. Commit to your creativity. Release your inhibitions or indecision surrounding your creative pursuits at work during the last quarter moon in Libra. Following this lunation, you may need to work on feeling more secure in your unique professional journey when Venus in Aquarius squares Uranus retrograde in Taurus. You may feel unsure of taking the plunge with something unusual or unconventional in your career path, which may feel stressful due to this square. However, this transit could also encourage you to become more comfortable with following your unique professional calling. At the same time that the Sun is spending his last weekend in your financial sector, Mercury is spending his last in retrograde motion here. With the Sun shining the solar spotlight on the path forward financially but Mercury's smart head for money focused on the road behind, this is giving you a sense of where you have been and where to from here financially. Today's aspect makes you feel right at home, figuratively speaking, quite possibly literally as well. This doesn't mean you will feel fantastic or that everything will work out perfectly. It simply presents a particular energy wherein your true nature can be noticed. The key to enjoying this transit is relaxation. Do the things that truly relax you. This might involve yoga, getting plenty of rest, and drinking lots of water. Give yourself the things you need on a physical level, and your emotions will be easier to understand. Your ability to seize the moment prevails. This day's philosophy is to live life to the fullest. You will find that self-expression comes to you today in the most unique ways possible. Your artistic eye allows you to take significant moments in your personal vision and transform them into a lifetime of beautiful experience. Just a word of caution though. Chances are that if you proceed into any form of commitment half-heartedly, you could see the bottom fall out. In his first weekend in direct motion in Gemini, Mars is giving you a whole new outlook on life. After 2.5 months of looking back through the rear-view mirror, you are not only now looking to the future but Mars' passions, warrior and competitive spirit have been unlocked. Mars won't leave until towards the end of March, giving you time to see where a new sense of enthusiasm will take you and the advantage that all this hindsight has given you. Mars has been here for 5 months, but it is only now that this has come alive. Before the moon wraps up its first visit to your romantic sector for the year, it is connecting with planets here and on the adventurous front that can keep the spirit of romance and adventure alive. That includes a connection with Mars, who in his first weekend in direct motion in Gemini is looking for anything to channel your passions into. Our eyes in the sky. Venus in Aquarius squares off with Uranus retrograde in Taurus this evening. When these two planets face off, they encourage us to break free of romantic situations that are no longer working. It's time to embrace autonomy and choose to do what you want. No one can control you any longer. Realize that you are in charge of your own destiny. In your relationships, try not to be so forceful, be careful not to act inappropriately. Give some careful thought to your conduct, as accommodating others is not easy for you. Do not expect so much of yourself or your body. Make wiser choices, for example, yoga instead of jogging, meditation instead of endless exercise. Relations and friends are having a hard time with you and vice versa. Put an end to this mutual feeling of frustration, be honest with yourself and consider compromising on some points. Talking to people to clear things up is also a big help. Regard today's negative atmosphere as an opportunity to resolve conflicts permanently. Alive to warning signals from your body, you notice how you're more stressed than normal. Build short periods of rest into your hectic daily schedule. Don't force yourself to exercise or unnecessarily stress your body. Don't waste your energy, use what you've built up wisely, create an oasis of calm for yourself. You make a lot of fuss about nothing. Every occasion you meet others, discussions and conversations appear to get out of control or at least aren't very friendly. These disputes really aren't about anything or indeed important. Avoid them as much as you can, retreat gracefully, practice being patient, even if it isn't easy for you. Never forget that other people cannot read your mind. If you don't feel well and are a bit annoyed with yourself, don't take it out on your loved ones. Take time to talk to them and listen to the advice of family and friends. The cosmic weather is quiet today until the afternoon, when the Libra moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, steadying our emotions. This is an ideal aspect for getting to the bottom of something. Though we are not in an especially investigative mood, we have the disposition to hold two truths in our minds at once. This objective lens is invaluable. Others might seek us out for advice, or we could be asked to mediate a dispute between friends or loved ones. Everyone will walk away from the dilemma feeling as though justice has been served. Don't waste your time on minor matters. Your business instincts are well honed today, so use them to concentrate on what's important. Make the investments you need to and profits will soon come your way. Buy yourself something, because these favorable circumstances are truly a reason to celebrate. Following this, Venus in Aquarius squares off with Uranus in Taurus, prompting surprise upsets in relationships. This transit stirs up erratic energy with loved ones. We may suddenly realize that our current partnership parameters aren't working for us anymore. We desire change and novelty. We want variety and excitement. This aspect does not foreshadow breakups, but if a union has been on shaky ground, it will exacerbate the tension. Even if a breakup does not occur, some changes must now be made to prevent us from falling into stagnant ruts where we come to resent another for limiting our freedom. If a relationship begins under this influence, it is likely to be thrilling but short-lived.